this is how God made the world and how he makes it to work best. We have the opportunity as believers to teach our children God's ways, which are always the best ways. They always lead to blessing. They always lead to protection. And I would just start at the beginning. If you're talking about marriage, or if you're talking about family, or talking about any subject, civil government, whatever, just go to the scriptures and say, so this is how God made the world and how he makes it to work best. And I would just walk them through the story in Genesis of Adam and Eve and how that works, and what Jesus taught on the subject, whatever that subject is, marriage or family or whatever, and say, God gives us these ways because they lead to the most blessing and the most protection. And when we break God's laws, actually, we don't break God's laws. God's laws break us. When we choose to sin, we choose to suffer. When God says don't do something, he's saying don't hurt yourself. The path of obedience is the path to blessing. And you have an advantage over the culture, and that is you have time with your kids, especially if you're homeschooling them. You have time with them to teach them. You're there in the trenches, the day in and day out. If you're present as a mom, present as a dad, you're there when their feelings are hurt, when they're scared. You're there to share in their hopes and dreams, and to pray with them, and to teach them, and to answer questions as they come up. You're there to model truth and love and compassion and justice, and how to stand against evil in a godly way. And that is so attractive when it is done, earnestly with your whole heart. And when you're doing that in partnership with God, that I think it's no contest between a parent who loves God, discipling their children, together with other families who are helping disciple one another's families. They're no match. The devil and a godless culture is no match for fully committed parents in partnership with God, teaching them a biblical worldview.